Did you know there's a bird that looks like a startled owl, and another that smells like a skunk? In the world of animal curiosities, birds are the champions of both weirdness and beauty. Today, you're going to meet 15 one-of-a-kind birds, with shapes, colors, and habits that feel straight out of another planet. And the last one. It's so bizarre, it looks like something completely made up. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and get ready to be blown away by the most incredible birds nature has to offer. 15th place, Potoo, the ghost bird of Latin America. Ever seen a bird that looks like a dry tree branch with bulging eyes? That's the Potoo, a nocturnal bird found in the forests of Central and South America, famous for its mind-blowing camouflage. During the day, it stays motionless on dead branches, beak pointed upward, blending perfectly into the tree. But at night, it comes to life, silently swooping through the dark to catch flying insects. One of its most striking features? Its huge yellow eyes that look straight out of a spooky cartoon. And the sound it makes. A long, deep, eerie moan that's so strange, it's tied to ghost stories and legends in many cultures. Unlike owls, it doesn't have sharp talons or a hooked beak. It feeds mainly on insects mid-air. It doesn't build nests, it just lays eggs on flat tree surfaces, relying on camouflage alone to stay safe. Despite its haunting looks, the Potoo is harmless and extremely shy. It's one of the most mysterious birds in the Americas, and few people are lucky enough to spot one. Ever heard of this ghostly bird before? Drop a comment and tell us what surprised you most about the Potoo. 14th place, crested parakeet, nature's punk rock parrot. Ever imagined a parrot with a mohawk that screams rock band? Meet the crested parakeet, a wild little bird known for its spiky hairdo and bold colors. Found in the tropical regions of South America, it stands out even among other vibrant species. Its signature crest is made of long, upright feathers that rise or fall depending on its mood. When excited or alert, the punk hair stands tall, and the look is unforgettable. Its feathers come in bold shades of green, blue, yellow, and orange, making it a walking rainbow. Crested parakeets live in flocks and are super social. They love flying in groups, chirping loudly, and exploring everything around them with curiosity. They're also highly intelligent, able to mimic sounds and even learn simple commands. Their diet is mostly fruit, seeds, and buds. In the air, they're agile and graceful, like they're dancing mid-flight. Their call is sharp and varied, with a mix of whistles and clicks. Though stunning, they're still little known outside their native forests. But once you've seen one, you'll never forget that punk rock style. So, what did you think of this attitude-packed parrot? Tell us in the comments what caught your eye the most. 13th place, tufted puffin, the Arctic's fancy clown. The tufted puffin looks like a cartoon character, with feathery eyebrows and a striped beak. You just can't miss it. This bird lives along the northern Pacific coasts and is known for both its flashy looks and friendly nature. Its trademark? Long white feathers arching above its eyes like fancy eyebrows. During breeding season, they stand out even more, like nature's version of red carpet glam. Its beak? Thick, colorful, and changes shades with the seasons. Tufted puffins live in dense colonies on cliffs, where they dig tunnels to nest. They're fantastic swimmers, diving fast to catch their favorite food, fish. On land, they waddle awkwardly, but underwater, they're graceful pros. Despite their silly look, they're loving parents. Both mom and dad take turns feeding the chicks, often carrying several fish at once in their beaks. Sadly, they're under threat from climate change and overfishing. But in remote islands, they still wow birdwatchers with their one-of-a-kind charm. Ever seen a bird with eyebrows that's stylish? Let us know. Did this puffin steal your heart? 12th place, Hoatzin, the stinky bird with a cow's gut. Did you know there's a bird that stinks? Meet the Hoatzin, also known as the stink bird, one of the Amazon's weirdest animals. Besides its strong smell from fermenting leaves it eats, it has a digestive system unlike any other bird. This leafy vegetarian lives in swampy rainforests and eats almost only leaves and buds. To process all that greenery, its stomach works like a cow's, with fermentation chambers. Looks-wise, it's just as bizarre. Red eyes, a wild crest, and broad wings. And get this, Hoatzin chicks are born with claws on their wings. They use them to climb trees and escape danger. How prehistoric is that? It's clumsy in the air and prefers hopping from branch to branch. Because of its bad smell and bad-tasting meat, humans don't hunt it, which actually helps the species survive. Weird. Definitely. But the Hoatzin is a perfect example of how nature always finds new ways to surprise us. Kind of like a mix between a dinosaur, a chicken, and a cow. So, would you want to meet one of these smelly wonders up close? Tell us in the comments what shocked you most about the Hoatzin. 11th place. Kakapo, the flightless, night-loving, sweet-smelling parrot. Imagine a parrot that can't fly, only comes out at night, and smells like flowers. That's the kakapo, one of New Zealand's rarest and most lovable animals. It's the only parrot in the world that's nocturnal, and also the only one that's completely flightless. Instead of flying, it waddles around the forest floor with short, awkward steps. Its body is chunky, covered in green and yellowish feathers that help it blend into the forest. Big eyes, a flat face, and a calm expression give it an almost cartoonish charm. Even though it can't fly, it climbs trees using its beak and strong feet. And to get back down, sometimes it just rolls. Yep, rolls. The kakapo is incredibly gentle, curious, and playful. But it's also critically endangered, with only a few individuals left, all monitored by scientists working to save the species. And here's a wild fact. Kakapos have a natural sweet scent used to attract mates, and maybe confuse predators too. Ever thought a parrot could be shy, grounded, and smell amazing? Tell us, would you adopt a kakapo if you could? 10th place. Rainbow-billed toucan, a beak that looks hand-painted. If nature had a paintbrush, it would have used it to create the rainbow-billed toucan. With a beak bursting in shades of green, red, orange, and blue, this bird is a true visual spectacle. Native to the tropical forests of Central America, the rainbow-billed toucan is known for both its stunning appearance and its quirky call, a mix of croaks and grunts, far from melodic. Though the beak looks heavy, it's actually light and functional. It helps the bird reach distant fruit, play, defend itself, and even flirt. Amazingly, the beak can make up a third of the bird's total length. Its body is just as colorful, with black, yellow, and red feathers that shine under the sun. It's a social bird, living in small groups and often sleeping curled up like a little ball of color. But despite its beauty, the rainbow-billed toucan is threatened by habitat loss and illegal wildlife trade. Protecting its forests is key to keeping this living work of art alive and thriving. If you're watching on TV, now's a good time to hit pause. Leave a like, subscribe, and tell us, which color on that beak caught your eye the most? The rainbow toucan proves that nature knows how to create masterpieces. 9th place. Ribbon-tailed astrapia, the bird with a tail that dances in the air. Ever seen a bird with a tail so long it floats behind like a ribbon? That's the ribbon-tailed astrapia, an elegant and rare bird from the forests of New Guinea. The males are famous for their delicate, trailing tail feathers, often twice the length of their bodies, that wave and swirl with every movement. During flight or courtship displays, the flowing feathers create a mesmerizing show. Its body is dark with iridescent blue or green highlights, which contrast beautifully with the simplicity of its tail. These extravagant feathers aren't built for better flying. In fact, they make flight harder, but they're key to impressing mates. During mating season, males perform complex dances where movement matters more than song. Females choose their partner based on these visual performances. The bird lives in dense, humid areas and eats fruit, insects, and nectar. Because it's shy and lives in remote places, it's rarely seen by people. Ever heard of a bird with gift wrap ribbons on its back? Drop a comment. What did you think of this almost magical bird? 8th place. Quetzal, the sacred jewel that looks made of emeralds. As colorful as a living gem, the quetzal is one of Central America's most revered birds. With emerald green feathers, a bright red chest, and a long flowing tail, it looks like nature's handmade treasure. It lives in high-altitude cloud forests, especially in Mexico and Guatemala. A discreet bird, it spends most of its time up in the canopy, feasting mostly on wild avocados. The male is especially dazzling, with a tail that can grow over 2 feet long. In flight, its feathers shimmer with metallic reflections, like polished light. In Mayan and Aztec cultures, the quetzal was considered sacred, a symbol of freedom and beauty. Killing one was forbidden. Priests would gather its feathers for rituals instead. Today, it's still a national symbol of Guatemala, and even gives its name to the country's currency. Despite its legendary status, the quetzal is threatened by habitat loss and climate change. Saving the cloud forests is essential to ensure this stunning bird doesn't disappear. Have you ever seen a bird as dazzling as an emerald? Tell us in the comments if the quetzal just made your list of all-time favorite birds. 7th place. Magnificent frigate bird, the pirate of the tropical skies. Picture this, a bird with wings like a small airplane and a giant red balloon on its chest. That's the magnificent frigate bird, a sea bird that can glide for hours without flapping and has quite the personality. Found in tropical parts of the Americas and the Pacific, the frigate bird is known for its incredible soaring skills, riding air currents with effortless grace. But the real showstopper is the male's red throat pouch. During mating season, he inflates it like a giant balloon to attract females flying overhead. The sight is so surreal, it looks like something out of a sci-fi documentary. And here's the twist. Frigate birds earn the nickname pirate birds for a reason. They often chase other birds mid-air, forcing them to drop freshly caught food, and then snatch the prize for themselves. Despite the thievery, they do fish on their own and have sharp vision. They rarely land on water because their feathers aren't waterproof, meaning they depend on flight more than most birds. Ever seen a bird that steals lunch with a balloon on its chest? Comment below, what shocked you the most about the magnificent frigate bird? 6th place. Sand grouse, the desert's water-carrying bird. Did you know there's a bird that carries water in its feathers to give to its chicks? Meet the sand grouse, an incredible survivor of Asia and Africa's harshest deserts. With a compact body, sandy-colored plumage, and long wings, the sand grouse blends in perfectly with its dry surroundings. But its real magic lies in the sponge-like feathers on its chest. The male flies miles to find water, soaks his chest feathers in it, and then returns to the nest. There, the chicks drink straight from his body, a rare and brilliant adaptation. This strategy is life-saving in places where water is scarce and temperatures soar. They're also fast flyers, skimming low over the ground to avoid predators. Sand grouse live in social groups and are often seen flying in flocks at dawn, chattering loudly as they head to watering holes. You might not have heard of them before, but once you do, you never forget that water-carrying trick. Had you ever heard of a bird that delivers water to its young? Tell us below if you found this adaptation as amazing as we did. 5th place. Marabou stork, the grumpy old man of the bird world. Ever seen a bird that looks like it walked straight out of a horror movie? The marabou stork is huge, bald, and always seems to be giving you a suspicious side eye. But behind that creepy look lies a bird with a very important job in nature. Found across sub-Saharan Africa, it can stand over 5 feet tall with a wingspan reaching nearly 10 feet. Its bald neck, long beak, and saggy throat pouch may not be elegant, but they help keep it clean after messy meals. And what does it eat? Pretty much everything. It's one of Africa's top scavenger birds, feeding on dead animals and cleaning up the savanna. That makes it nature's garbage crew, helping to prevent disease. It also hunts small animals, fishes, and isn't shy about stealing food from other birds. It's quiet in flight, and surprisingly respected out in the wild. If you're watching on TV, now's a great time to hit pause. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tell us, is the marabou stork ugly, fascinating, or both? Looks aside, it plays a key role in nature, reminding us that beauty isn't everything. 4th place. Standard nighthawk, the floating ghost of the tropics. The standard nighthawk is a bird of the night that's nearly invisible by day. It vanishes into dry leaves and tree bark with its perfectly camouflaged plumage. But once the sun sets, it comes alive, gliding silently through the dark. Found in the forests of Latin America, it's a true master of disguise. Its feathers blend grays, browns, and blacks, mimicking the forest floor. It sits still all day, eyes half closed, looking like just another branch. Come nightfall, the hunt begins. Its favorite snacks? Flying insects like moths and beetles. It flies low, mouth wide open, scooping bugs mid-air, kind of like a bat. Its eerie call has sparked legends in some cultures, even being linked to omens, but the bird itself is totally harmless. Shy and secretive, it's rarely seen up close, but it plays a key role in insect control. Ever heard of this ghost bird of the tropics? Drop a comment. Would you dare to go bird watching for this one at night? Third place. Andean cock of the rock, the artist of the South American mountains. The Andean cock of the rock looks like a surrealist painting come to life. With blazing orange feathers and a half-moon crest, this bird demands attention. It lives in the mountain regions of South America, especially in Peru, where it's even a national symbol. The male is the flashy one, with vivid orange, black wings, and pale eyes, like a living sculpture. Females are more muted in color, but no less elegant. During mating season, males gather in forest clearings to perform a true bird show. They dance, jump, and make all kinds of sounds to impress the ladies. It's all about charm, not strength. Their diet is mostly fruit, helping spread seeds across the forest. They'll also snack on insects now and then. Cock of the rocks live in hard-to-reach areas, making every sighting a special event for bird lovers. So, what do you think of this flashy forest performer? Let us know. Did it earn a spot in your top 3 favorite birds? Second place, hooded pitohui, the toxic bird nature tried to hide. Yep, you read that right. This bird is poisonous. The hooded pitohui, found in New Guinea, is one of the few known poisonous birds in the world. Its skin and feathers contain batrachotoxin, the same toxin found in certain poison dart frogs. It's not lethal to humans, but touching it can cause tingling, numbness, and irritation. Predators learn quickly not to mess with this deceptively ordinary-looking bird. The pitohui's feathers are black with orange or reddish-brown, and it has sharp eyes and a loud song. It eats fruit and insects, and it's believed that the toxins come from the toxic beetles it consumes. Despite its poison, it's a social bird, often seen in small groups moving branch to branch. It's quick and alert, preferring the mid-levels of the forest canopy. Its discovery stunned scientists. No one expected a bird to carry such a clever natural defense. Had you ever heard of a toxic bird before? Tell us, did the pitohui surprise you? First place, long-wattled umbrella bird, a creature so weird it seems made up. Think you've seen it all when it comes to birds? Think again. The long-wattled umbrella bird is one of South America's most bizarre and most unforgettable creatures. It has a huge crest that drapes over its head like a folded umbrella, and a long blue throat wattle that hangs from its chest. It's as if nature said, "Let's get weird," and totally nailed it. Found in the humid forests of the Amazon, this bird is rare and hard to spot. The male uses its outrageous look in mating displays, swaying the blue wattle while making deep, echoing calls that almost sound hypnotic. Despite its over-the-top appearance, it's a shy bird. It feeds on fruit and small insects and sticks to the high canopy, far from prying eyes. The umbrella-like crest also serves as sun protection and a visual cue during mating. It's lightweight, flexible, and can flutter gently in the breeze, like a tiny natural parasol. This bird's mix of rarity, style, and strange behavior makes it one of the most iconic in the rainforest. If you're watching on TV, now's a great moment to hit pause. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and tell us, is this bird real or straight out of fantasy? The umbrella bird wraps up our list with flair, mystery, and a whole lot of wow factor. Crazy, right? These birds are wild. But did you know some animals can cost more than a house? Yeah, we're talking pets worth millions. From millionaire dogs to fish that sell for record-breaking prices. Want to see the most expensive animals on the planet? Click the video showing up on your screen now. You won't believe what made the list.